What's happening, y'all? Thanks for hanging out with me. This is In Other News. I'm your host, Mike Russell. Appreciate you doing what you do with me each and every day so I can do what I do and we can play. That rhymed. I knew it. Yeah. Again, all my rhymes, dad jokes, and puns are fully intended. Yes. You're not going to hear me say no pun intended. They're all intended. All intentional. Let's begin the day, shall we? And a happy Thursday to you and a big happy B-Day to Queen Bee. And let's get to the wildfires. And I keep saying wildfires. These aren't wildfires. These are caused. These are, I'm not going to say intentional. They are arson-like. And the result of 10,000 plus 15,000 structures burned to the ground, the result of mismanagement and poor governance. Okay. Speaking of poor governance, let's get to the governor himself. Not the governor, Governor Batman. Thank you, Rhonda. Appreciate that. And this Governor Newsom speaking to Jen Kondasaki. Greg, stay with me. Stay with me because I owe you a text, if not several of them. Rhonda, see, I don't just communication in me. Digital communication isn't my thing. This kind of, which I guess is digital communication. Holy crap. Hold on a second. Greg sent me something, and I want to have a chat. I would like to have a talk about this. So let's we'll get to that momentarily. If not, we're going to get to it tomorrow, Greg. So hang out. But I appreciate you. Love you, pal. Thank you so much for that. Yes, Rhonda, I know y'all know. Let's get to Gavin Newsom, shall we? Gavin. Wait, the coffee's not working. I'm a little wound up. Oh, the Gavin. Let's call him that. Gavin Newsom. I like that. Okay, we're gonna go with it. Gavin Newsom. He's a little upset at Elon Musk.
I think helpful or beneficial is the string of consciousness. These wild-eyed fantasies that somehow the state water project, we have reservoirs that are at or near historic highs full.
Yes, as a state, and I would hope that you do, Gaviner. Yeah, I would hope that you do. That in your entire state that you have reservoirs that are actually full. I would really hope that you do. So what this bozo asshat is trying to do is divert attention from the actual reservoir that was supposed to save or feed into the Palisades into LA County that has been dry since 2009. It has nothing to do with you have other reservoirs that are full. The one you needed, the one that since the 60s has been identified, the area that's been identified as just a tinderbox, you let go dry because there was some sort of maintenance that hasn't happened since 2009, sir. Oh, that was back when Schwarzenegger was governor. It's not my fault. This guy, this Slappy is just, he's too much. He's too much.
Completely full. That somehow there's a magical spigot in California, in Northern California, that just can be turned on and all of a sudden there'll be rain or water flow.
No, there can be something you turn on that stops diverting water into the ocean. Yeah, we get that. Again, this Slappy just keeps diverting and diverting and diverting.
Everywhere. It's not helpful. It's damaging to the very foundation of the notion of what are facts, what are truths. And the fact of that asymmetry, that's
the fact of that asymmetry, bro, just stop. Just stop.
Profound and consequential, amplified by people like, let's be candid, Elon Musk and others. And that 1-2 punch is real. And it's not just about this fire. And that's where hurricane force winds of mis and disinformation that can divide a country on a myriad of issues. This is serious.
Oh, I'm sorry. I started playing that a little late. Poor Gavin. Because if you say something bad about Gavin, if you say something bad about any Democrat in California, any Democrat really altogether, it's victimhood. It's misinformation. Yeah, that's terrible. Yes, Rhonda, there's a bunch of college words for saying nothing. And yes, definitely a big shout out, Grizz, for watching, commenting, and liking the videos over there on Rhonda's Random Thoughts. So great job there. It's called Not Blowing Up Clams and Bragging About It. Yeah, Not Blowing Up Dams and Bragging About It. Exactly. If you want to see a fantastic documentary, by the way, I believe it was called Bombing Hitler's Dams. It was basically the invention and the move that saved the war. I'm telling you, it is a documentary on what device they used to bomb Germany's dams, which were powering all of their plants to build all their war machinery. And it was impossible to bomb these damn things until somebody invented something. And there was no blueprints, no drawings. This is an entire documentary of two, I believe, professors that go back and figure out how they did what they did. So rad. If you're a nerd like me, I'm telling you. Wow. Okay, let's get into Billy the Kid. I did not know there was a Billy the Kid, a William H. Bonney. I had no idea there was anything about that. I'm down. Let's go check it out. But let's stay on the fire, shall we? Did Kamala write that for him? Yeah, something like that. He would say, if Kamala wrote for him, that the California now, with all these houses gone and burned to the ground, we are no longer burdened by what has been. Yeah, no longer burdened. High-speed rail can go right through there now. Woo! We're not even, no eminent domain, no none of that. Oh, it's just cheap as hell. We didn't have to worry about that. The Fed said they're going to cover it all. What a scam. Now, if you don't believe it's a scam, here's the deal. This has been a scam. The guy you're about to hear from next is going to tell you who started the fire. No kidding. Ready? Here we go.
Rio area. So I know what it
He's the director of LA County Public Works. That's water. That's power. Mark Pastorella. I wonder what his income is.
takes. I know, I at least can say, I have deep feeling for you, and my first piece of advice to you is let's take care of our mental and physical health first before we embark upon what is going to be a journey to rebuild these communities back and rebuild them better than they were when we started.
Right, LA 2.0. Remember that? LA 2.0, the smart cities. Yep, ready for it.
This fire. Rebuild these communities back and rebuild them better than they were when we started this fire.
I'm sorry, when you did what, sir?
Better than they were when we started this fire.
Back it up.
Rebuild these communities back and rebuild them better than they were when we started this fire. When we started this fire. Or when we started this fire.
Yeah. Okay. Just go. No, you can go ahead. I'll keep the receipts. We can have a conversation on this wasn't intentional. This wasn't nefarious. We can have a conversation. That's totally okay. I would love that. Bring me y'all's. I saw a comedian that I follow, not going to name names, a comedian that I followed that was on one of the late night shows saying that the response to this was great. Everybody did great. I'm like, I'm not going to bite, dude. I'm not going to play your junk. You play your garbage. This is completely nefarious. It continues to be nefarious. And the pass that the Biden administration gave the Newsom administration and the governance of California with, oh yeah, we're going to take care of it. We're going to pay for everything. The pass of the game has relieved urgency. I'm sorry, has relieved anyone of any urgency. Like, okay, yeah, let it burn. If everybody's safe, that's cool. Just let it burn. Government's going to pay for it. Tax dollars are going to pay for it. The quiet part out loud, Ron, didn't even question. It is the quiet part. He did say the quiet part out loud. This is the reason why I have, whether you are an apologist, if you are an atheist, if you are an agnostic, if you're a Presbyterian, Mormon, whatever, I always thought was the best case for the resurrection of Jesus Christ. Holy cow. Now do I have your attention? Yeah, you didn't hear Mike. You haven't heard Mike go biblical on anybody yet, have you? So let's do. One of I think the biggest cases for the resurrection being a true and accurate account of history is I want 12 friends. Y'all are included, by the way. 12 line up that would go to their death or be incarcerated for life just to back the lie that I threw. We're going to make up a story. And it's going to be absolutely fantastical, like being risen from the dead. And all of you are going to stick to this story. My best friends, 12 best friends, everyone's going to stick to the story. Half of you are going to be killed for it. The rest will die in jail and be just absolutely ostracized for it. But we're going to stick to the story. Is everybody in? Exactly. This is the same thing. Everyone starts turning now. Oh, yeah. They'll say something stupid like, yeah, we made that up. Yeah, say something stupid like the fires that we started. Exactly. Unreal. So anyway, that's my sermon. It's my sermon for the day. The sermon for the year, actually. We'll get but Greg, see, he said her Newsom is a closet capitalist d-bag, owns a bunch of real estate and wineries. By the way, the wineries that Newsom has stayed open through COVID. Everyone else is shut down. He shut down his entire competition and kept his winery open. Statement of fact. What do we got here, Brandon? I'm going to get to you in a second here. Greg, give a second. In the past week, drones over our neighborhood. Oh, let's go. You know I'm getting fired up about this. Don't tease me. In the past week, drones over our neighborhood. Our Wi-Fi gets knocked out for 6 to 8 hours. All of our house's outdoor cameras apparently get unalived. Oh, my Lord. Like their firmware got wiped. No way. What else we got here, buddy? My truck battery. Our off-road battery dead, and someone tried to break into our cars last night after never having any issue 8 years and 2 days of our cams getting scrambled. Man, I'm telling you, crime is so damn sophisticated right now. And remember, like it was mentioned, Mike loves coincidences. There is no coincidence. I believe in them. I just never seen one. Conveniently, when we didn't have our eyes on our driveway for the first time in 6+ years. Yeah, damn. Yeah, somebody stole my damn center caps off my rims. I was like, okay, no big deal. Kids being kids, whatever, until I went online and found out they're $150 a piece. I'm like, damn it. And I was thinking if I bought the ones that I found online, that I'm buying my own back. And I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna spend $600 on center caps. Nope. Or kept open for the greater good in Napa Valley. That's right, Truman. For the greater good. And if you haven't seen the movie Hot Fuzz, please watch it. Same cast as Shaun of the Dead. Two fantastic movies. Fantastic movies. Oh, yeah, Colton Moore was arrested for trying to go into the Georgia Capitol. I know that, Alfred. Absolutely absurd. But again, the camera's rolling. People were there. It gets knocked to the ground. I get it. I know he had a right to be in there, but there's more to the story. There has to be more to the story because it seems like one of the righty setups. And I'm not going to bite until I know all of that. Unless if they might have had a court order that he cannot be there. They might have had a restraining order. They might have had something that stopped him from being in there. And the cops were doing their gig. I don't know. I have to look into it a little bit more because there's got to be something. Because cameras were rolling. Lawfare 2.0 agreed with that, buddy. But what I'm saying is there has to be more to the story than just them not. No, I don't like that guy. He cannot be in here. I don't think so. Not in Georgia. Not yet. I mean, Georgia's close. Look at their damn senators. Oh, yeah. That little Chinese-backed billionaire trust fund kid that was the senator. We heard nothing from him. Nothing but a rubber stamp for Schumer. Poop for the DNC. Sad. Blood and Ice Cream trilogy. What are you talking about? Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz in the World's End. What is the World's End? Which brings me right to Greg. Hang tight, Greg. I'm coming at you, buddy. I'm coming with you, pal. I'm sorry. Called Blood Ice Cream Trilogy. Oh, God, it's so fantastic. Yeah. Shaun of the Dead and Hot Fuzz. You got red on you. But Hot Fuzz is for the greater good. Fantastic piece of a UK filmmaking. The World's End, I got to check it out. I did not know that was the thing. I actually interviewed Simon Pegg on one of my shows, and it was really, really cool. He was a hell of a Scotty. If you guys, the Star Trek deal, he was really good choice for Scotty. Anyway, Greg, I love you, man. I do. Greg Meekin, who's been a wonderful pal of the show, and he will be our first guest co-host. He said, hey, listen, I need your address. I'm going to send you something. So I sent him an address. He sent me something. And probably the sweetest thing I've ever gotten from anyone. It was so sweet. It was two of his favorite movies because we always talk about movies. It was two of his favorite movies. He sent me two of his favorite movies. And they're really, really rad. I'm excited about seeing both of them. I have never seen. One is The Ref with Dennis Leary, and I'm very excited about that. No, Hot Fuzz is not adult film, Grizz. But I'm sure there's adult film called Hot Fuzz. Anyway. But I was excited. I was like, this is really, really cool. At first I thought it was a book or something. I opened up his 2 DVDs. buddy, my pal, my guy. I haven't had the ability to play a DVD in 5 years. I don't have anything to play a DVD on. Nothing. I literally have nothing. I heard The Ref is a great film. I absolutely love that. I have no ability to play the DVDs. Yeah, I'm not. I'm excited to have them, but I'm going to now re-gift them to somebody who has the ability to play a DVD, and I'm going to stream these on one of my 94 streaming services because I tried to watch the NFL this season. Should talk about that tomorrow. How fuzzy book actually? Okay, all right, Brandon. Family programming. But Greg, I'm so thankful that you thought of me to say this is, me and the missus. These are two of our favorites. You guys should watch these. I absolutely love that. I'm so thankful for that. I love you, man. And I just have it was a boomer Gen X moment. Oh, so Gen X, right? That's great. I'm telling you, I was looking at it going, I don't know. I showed Queen Bee. I was like, I don't know what to do with these. She's like, that is so sweet. And I'm like, I know it's sweet. Don't know what to do with these things. No idea. Yeah. I put an APB on a text message. Who's got a DVD? I got some really good movies for you. Brother, I will watch them, and I'll watch them with a quickness. I will watch them on streaming with a quickness, and y'all have some good British humor to look forward to as well with Shaun of the Dead and Hot Fuzz. Oh man. What do you? Okay, Ron. Of course you do, and you probably made it from scratch, didn't you? You probably went down to the old Radio Shack and found some parts and put it together. You and your homemade. All right. It turns out. I have to actually read now, Brendan, because of your last comment. Hold on, I read it. Fire. It doesn't. Okay, actually, yeah, okay, yeah. There's that being a car. Fire, yeah. It really doesn't. That's a good point. Yeah. You have an extra DVD player. Not only does Brendan have a DVD player, he's got extras. Like, we're gonna hold on to that. We might need that at some point. We might need that. Oh, you have a VCR and an Atari. Why do you have a VCR? Now, okay, I get the DVD players, and I'm kidding. I'm playing with you guys, but I honestly don't have any way to play it. But I'm telling you, I was actually the new Xbox that I got intern Nuge. I didn't know it didn't have a DVD player, so I was a little upset about that. But you have a VCR. You guys, what? Why do you have a VCR? Do you guys have an 8-track player as well? And I know, here you come. I shouldn't have even asked the damn question. You guys have 8-tracks, don't you? God, listen to 8-track. The Judds on 8-track, Alabama. Guys, my dad's stuff. But it's okay to get along. James, please save us. I appreciate you joining us from Maine. Dude, do you have a DVD? No, I'm sorry. Do you have a VCR? Who has a VCR? Oh, he's got a bunch of hacked stuff. See, that's not surprising me one little bit, Brendan. I actually have, the cool thing is one of these things that stalked me on social media. It's this little tiny box that I put right next to the TV, and it's got everything from Commodore 64 games to all the Atari games to all of the Sega Genesis games, all of them. Queen Bee just sits here and beats everybody's tookus at Tetris. She will crush you at Tetris. Her ability to stay focused on one thing that long is unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. Grizz, I know you haven't. I got a damn 8-track. Queen Bee's offspring for her birthday got a new record player and some vinyl. And I'm like, I'm sorry, how much? Because I'm from Long Beach and grew up with Sublime, and I saw her. She had 40 ounce of Freedom on in an album, and I'm like, it's $35. I'm like, shut up! It's free with my Spotify membership. What is this? What are people getting record players? Like is going to be the cool kids now? He's going to have record players. Backloaded on my iPhone. You have it all on your iPhone? Yeah. You would not, Grizz. Grizz, challenge accepted. We hook up as some kind. I will have to screenshot her. I forget what level it was. It was something absurd, but it's got that Russian little music playing in the background. Kind of funny. Very Russian game. Yes. A working guitar was worth good money. I have, okay. Classic loud LP player. Vinyl is the best. Okay. Well, okay. I'm not going to say vinyl is the best. I disagree. I get the music that vinyl was originally on was better than today's music. I'll say that all day long. But as far as sound quality, we've taken quantum leaps since the days of vinyl. And I told my buddy, if you guys want to check out the Color 8 band, fantastic. My buddy Cal, which was Rob and I's first tech producer. Basically, if Lenny Kravitz and Prince had a kid, that's exactly what he'd look like. That's what he looked like. And that's how talented he is musically. And I kept telling him, I was like, dude, now everybody wants them, dude. Just press some albums. You sell them at your shows. He's like, nah, man, those cost like $8 to make. I'm like, yeah, you can sell them for $30. You'll crush it. I don't know if he's done it yet. All right, we're talking about brothers being born somewhere. All right, yes. I need 3 devices to distract me from what's in the next 3.5 days. Truman, I know, man. I know. God, it's going to be weird. It's going to be a weird few days, but hopefully we can wrap up the week with some fun. We have vinyl, but our collection got relocated to our bedroom because, well, toddlers. Oh, God, could you imagine? They're like, look, Frisbees. All right, let's get back to it. But Greg, thank you, my friend. I really, really appreciate that. It's so funny. It's such a funny moment. I'm like, I have no idea what to do with this. Okay, so let's get to the newest man on the hot seat here. Let's get to the hearings.
Welcome.
Yeah, Doug Bergerman. So understand, this dude's a governor, a bazillion-D-air governor, and ran for president, and now he is going to be part of Trump's cabinet. Now, I just want to know who the heck back there. Let's see. Time leaves me no choice. Now message will surprise you because each of the. Okay, hold on. We'll get to that, Nino, in a moment here. So let's get to this though. But Doug Bergerman, let's check in on Crazy Hirono, who led it off this way. This is crazy. This is nuts.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Welcome. As part of my responsibilities to ensure the fitness of nominees before any of the committees on which I asked the following 2 initial questions. First is, since you became a legal adult, have you ever made unwanted requests for sexual favors or committed any verbal or physical harassment or assault of a sexual nature?
No, Senator, I have not.
Have you ever faced discipline or entered into a settlement related to this kind of conduct?
I have not.
Okay, sorry. I had to go block it. I had a bot coming at me here. I had a scam coming here. So I had to see here, delete the comment. Holy mackerel. Yeah. Need 325,000 euros or something like that. And you're done. When I saw it come through, I was like, oh, okay, cool. I could, let's get to this because somebody's got something to say. But holy cow. Yeah, this. Oh my God. She sent it how many times? Love them bots. Love them bots. Go scamming people left and right. Please don't. Yeah, just stop following. Yeah, troll alert my butt, dude. This is just straight scam. Holy cow. Delete. Beloved in Christ. That's a good way to it's a good way to give all Christians bad names. Appreciate it. Holy crap. That's it. I mean, especially put that up 6 times, and I'm in Belgium, and come on, dude. Yeah. Which is why there's really nothing you can believe online anymore. Really nothing except right here on ION. That's right. Apple Store finally opening empathy. Oh yeah, okay. So let's get back to this. Thank you. Sorry, we were botted for a second there. We were scam botted, but let's go. This is what Crazy Hirono wants to start the questioning with. This is the dumbest crap in history.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Welcome. As part of my responsibilities to ensure the fitness of nominees before any of the committees on which I asked the following 2 initial questions. First is, since you became a legal adult, have you ever made unwanted requests for sexual favors or committed any verbal or physical harassment?
Now, that for me is a hard yes, because of the first part of that question. Have I ever been solicited unwanted requests for any kind of physical? Yeah. Every time I was at a bar. Yes. If it was unwanted, they would just say no. Right? How many times have you been rejected? Guys, come on, back me up on this one. You've been rejected at a bar, isn't that the same thing? So I'm like, hey, can I buy you a drink? No, that's it. The rejection of an unwanted advance. Oh, I hate this woman. I can't stand this woman. She's driving me batty.
Or assault of a sexual nature?
No, Senator, I have not.
Have you ever faced discipline or entered into a settlement related to this kind of conduct?
I have not.
That's how she opened it. That's how she opened it. And again, I'm going to keep pointing as we go through all of these confirmation hearings. I am going to. His was pretty benign, so it wasn't really the Bondi thing. Which by the way, the Pam Bondi thing, guys, get the hell off of who did and didn't think that the 2020 election was stolen. That's again why you lost this election. You could not stop talking about that. You could not stop talking about January 6th, and no one cares. No one does. No one. So Adam Schiff and these bozos are just going off and on, just on and on and on and on and on about January. About 2020 election. No one cares. They can keep doing this all they want. Have these geriatric senile punks ask Gen Xers, well buttoned up, educated, mind still fully functioning, badass records. They can keep asking them these terrible questions and make the Democrats look even worse. Oh, right, Brennan. I'm not drunk. You're drunk. Private sector asks why you qualified for the job. Public will ask about your personal life. Politics will be violent, filthy. You're darn right. You're darn right. And again, go back to the millions on top of millions of dollars, taxpayer funds that have been paid out for hush money for unwanted sexual advances by congressmen, women, and senators. Nope. But this guy, as governor, he can't anywhere in his past since he's become a legal adult. So at 19 at a frat party, if he smacked a girl on the butt, he can't be a part of the cabinet. It's the dumbest thing in the world. It's the dumbest thing in the world. Oh, wow. It's crazy Hirona. Anyway, like I said, pretty benign hearing. Let's do a little Trump derangement syndrome. Then I got two pretty important things to talk about. And as we said, it is Queen Bee's birthday. So I'm going to cut out just a skosh early. Hope y'all don't mind. But let's get to The View, who is already afraid that Donald Trump's coming in just a few days. And they already missed Joe Biden. Joe Biden, by the way, and I did not play the clips. I didn't even pull the clips. I was thinking about it, but I thought, no, you're better than that. Do not pull the clips. I didn't pull the clips of Joe Biden in his farewell address where he started it like this. Started with a damn yawn. And then, because I guess apparently he was trying to act like it was nighttime, when we find out that when the live feed was started, all of his staffers were fiddling around with the computer, and you could see that it was pre-recorded. And they were just playing something off someone's laptop. So we're not missing this. Nobody's missing Joe Biden. No one is, except Joe Biden.
I miss him already. I miss him. He's a good person. You know, he spent the last 50 years caring about the country. This other one spent 50 years scamming everybody, trying to stay out of jail. You know who I'm talking about. You know, I really miss Biden. I feel like we were safe. Like, I didn't have to worry. Was everything going to blow up? I could live my life while he was there.
You had 4 years under Donald John Trump. 4. What blew up? Anyone? Because under Joe Biden, Afghanistan withdrawal, China getting anything they want, Iran being empowered and funded by the United States. A war broke out between Ukraine and Russia, and you're worried about Donald Trump, which none of that happened under his watch. But you're scared now. You scared, you little mouse. Keep going there.
Now every day I wake up and I worry, what is this guy going to do next? Yeah. And these oligarchs, can I just say one more thing and then I'll shut up?
No. You don't have to shut up.
They need to.
Please shut up. No. No. She just said she would shut up. No one needs to say, no, you don't have to shut up. She said it. Let her do it. Let her shut up. Please. Love of God, somebody on the show. Let her do it. She offered. It's not even being mean. She offered. Shut her up.
Start shelling their money out. These guys, Bezos and
Musk.
They give it to Trump.
Yeah.
Do they think that they're going to live forever, these people? You know, everybody dies. I hate to break it to them, but you are not going to live forever.
I'm shutting up.
According to the World Food...
I'm shutting up. I'm sorry. I'm shutting up. I'm really shutting up. I should be speaking right now, but I'm really shutting up. Head thoughts. Head thoughts.
Program. We could end world hunger by 2030 with $40 billion. That's all it would take. And Elon Musk, his net worth grew by $170 billion in the month after the election.
Oh, just wait.
Yeah.
Just keeps making more and more money, and nothing is done with that money to help people. It's just to increase their power.
Okay, let's look into it. Oh, I love this. This is so much fun for me. Joy Behar. Let's get down to net worth, shall we? Yeah, sweetheart. Let's see what you got here. Oh, $30 million. What have you done with your 30 million, you evil slappy? What have you done? What you done with your 30 million? What you done with your 30 million? You and all your buddies I think you can get 40 billion put together. I think you do it pretty quick. Huh? Solve world hunger. You don't solve world hunger with $40 billion. I'm sorry. You just don't. It just doesn't. And shut up. The World Health Organization. Who? Shut it. God, you guys are making, these people are making me mad. What a face in the freeze frame. Let's see what we got here. We'll let it go. Oh boy. Exactly, Rhonda. What are they doing with their money? Yeah, it's absurd to me. Oh, he didn't make and Elon Musk did not make $170 billion the month after. Like, that is a falsehood in every single way. I am so sick and tired of this BS about billionaires. Let billionaires be billionaires. Do you know what billionaires do? They buy billionaire things. You know what buying billionaire things do? They add jobs, benefits, and security for hundreds of thousands of families. Again, I could go through over and over again and go through the analogy of the yacht. How many families have stability because somebody bought a mega yacht? It's unbleeping real. Yeah, so Lynn, buddy. Oh, Lynn, brother. Hey, man. Well, you let us know what's got going on, buddy. Got some positive vibes coming to you, champ. All right, bud. Love you, pal. Hope you're feeling better soon. Don't like that. You need to keep us posted, okay, bud? All right. So everybody kind of do your thing. However you do it, send them a man's way, will you? Oh man, that's bad. Yes, yeah. Don't like hearing that at all. Okay, so a crappy way to spend a Thursday, buddy. All right. Hopefully we'll wrap up your week here with us in On the Mend. How about that? We'll do that. Yeah, I know, man. Getting in the ER is scary. I got a question for you. Y'all have heard me say probably several times that I'd say it's right at the tip of the top, Girl Scout. When I say tippity top Girl Scout, I get it from one influencer because I just thought that was funny. Tippity top Girl Scout. Don't know why. Just thought it was pretty damn funny. This influencer, and I'm going to say influencer, has the most scorching case of Tourette's I've ever seen. And that's why she has a huge following on social media, because she explains it, and her tics, they're funny. Sorry that might offend people. Her tics are funny. They are. I'm not making fun of her Tourette's. The things that come out of the girl's mouth, it's funny. And by the way, if you're in the South Park, where Cartman learns what Tourette's is freaking hilarious. When he says he can say whatever he wants and not get in trouble, he starts singing the Willy Wonka song. I got a golden ticket. Oh, too much fun she is. She has her own TLC show coming up. She now has cable broadcast TV show. Already filmed an entire season. Good for her. Why? I don't want to hear this disabled crap. Her disability, you can't make fun of it. No. She's celebrating who the hell she is, and she has a talent. She's cashing in on it. Good for her. She has the brass pills to send her disability in front of a camera. Good for her. I mean, come on. That's like telling me that midgets can't act. And if I can't say the word, I'm sorry. Digits then. I'll say those. Digits can't act. But the entire digit community went off when Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs were cast with no digits. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, tip, tip, tap, did win, tip, tip, tap. Oh, hell yeah, buddy. You know what's going on with this. Oh. Let's see here. All right, let me just play this before I get myself into more. And once again, if they call it little person wrestling, then they'll start calling little.
Tap that wiener, tap the rotisserie chicken. And scene. Off. My name is Balin. I'm 21 years old and I have Tourette syndrome.
At a girl?
In a little baby weenie. Spotted alone in a safari. An itchy baby weenie. Sorry, I'm excited. Off.
Sell me it. You had
Tourette
me.
syndrome is a neurological.
I'm watching every damn episode. I think I have some sort of DVR or whatever you call it. I'm sure. Oh, yeah. Here we go with y'all again with the tech of yesteryear. Oh, I have TiVo. I know each and every one of you have TiVo. I know you guys are going to say it. Anyway, I'm setting it. I am going to record every single one of these shows. I can't get enough. I can't. Actually, Queen Bee introed me to this beautiful woman who, God bless her. I hope she cashes in bazillions.
Involuntary motor and vocal disorder that is chronic. Chronic dick. Slap that wiener. Wrap that wiener. Tap that wiener. Tourette syndrome causes me to have tics, and tics are sudden twitches, sounds, or movements that
crazy.
I do repetitively. Stupid.
Yeah. Tell her.
When I get the urge to tick, it feels like my skin is crawling and it's very, very itchy. After I do the tick or release the tick, the urge goes away. My tics can come from anything. Anything I see, hear, smell, think about. Making waffles.
And in the morning, I'm making waffles.
Like that, because I'm thinking about that. I'm trying not to look at him. Try not to look at who? Him! Because every time I see a bald person, I have to tell them that they're bald. So, you're bald. The most random things can become a tick. Or tics. Tourette syndrome, stupid.
God bless her. I do. Okay, internet, fine. Social media, get all pissed off. I don't care. I applaud her in every single way. Do I applaud her? Look at the what was it, Tiny World, or what the hell was it called? You know what I'm talking about. With the Digit family. Yeah, they capitalized on it. They're like, hell yeah, we're tiny, so what the hell? We're gonna be entrepreneurs. We're gonna run a farm, and people are gonna be entertained watching digits do what digits do. And I think it's fantastic. Why would you not, in this day and age, bring awareness to Tourette's and then say, you can embrace it if you want. And the cool thing is people with Tourette's are like, hey, I'm just like her. I'll start my own page. Here's what I want. If anyone has Tourette's, like solid Tourette's, like funny Tourette's, like Balin does, if you have that kind, if you run a YouTube channel, start a YouTube channel today with your Tourette's, camera in your face, responding to entire episodes of the woman with Tourette's with your you will be a bazillionaire. You will be retired. You will have won the race. Oh, my goodness sakes. No. Look, there's still, Greg, go to Scottsdale, bro. I believe there is a bar there that has digit bartenders. Yeah. Yeah, they're making $1,200 a night. Just get thrown across the bar. Hell yeah. Sign me up. Sign me up. When aliens take over and they're like 8-9 feet tall and I look like a digit to them, sure. Go ahead, throw me. Mic tossing tonight. Only at so-and-so, at Saddle Mountain Brewery. It's mic tossing. Oh my gosh. How fun is that? I know. Seriously, Rhonda, but you think about that. She's talking about her channel, Rhonda's Random Thoughts. Get over there on YouTube, check it out. But if you had somebody with Tourette's doing that, responding to her or reacting to her show as it's playing, Holy. I'm not putting an APB. Anyone know anyone with like scorching Tourette's? Because I'm going to start this channel. Wow. I mean, and it could be 10. Look, there are so many channels. If you look at YouTube and social media, so many channels just react to Joe Rogan's podcast. That's it. And they're making millions of views a month. That means that translates to $10,000+ a month. That's a career just reacting to Joe Rogan's podcast. Wow. Oh, they've discontinued the little bar. Have they really? And now it's at Gilligan's, huh? Was that Gilligan's? All right. Okay, well, that makes sense. All right. Mic tossing. Yeah, you know something? If there's a list of things that you don't expect to hear on the show, they'll be there. Mic tossing and slap that wiener. I'm telling you, we're just going to have that. Oh, that's rad. They put on the hockey helmets. That's fantastic. Yeah, reaction channels do make bank on YouTube. They do. For sure they do. Why don't you go and start one, guys? Just react to something. Like Walking Dead and all that was really, really big. All right, before we get out of here, I'm not leaving anytime soon. Just relax. A few minutes. I saw a news report that it was on Libs of TikTok, so you know it's great. But about somebody who feels not safe as a council member because they're misgendered. Oh, this is fantastic. Check this out.
Filing a complaint with Worcester's Office of Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion, and they're taking a month-long break. They say it's for emotional and mental safety. Worcester City Councilor at Large Tu Nguyen taking a month-long mental health break, accusing the mayor and council of a toxic culture. Nguyen uses the pronouns they, them, and says it's not safe to show up to meetings in person.
I really, really wished I felt safe enough to show up on the council floor. But I don't.
Last night, when talking about remote participation, Nguyen accused the mayor and another councilor, Kathleen Toomey, of using the wrong pronouns. Nguyen also says Councilor Candy Merrow Carlson repeatedly called them it.
You can't. Look, I'm telling you, pronouns are such a huge part of our world. Pronouns are such a gigantic part of our vernacular. You can't just change the rules and expect everybody, especially these geriatrics on the council, to understand what the hell you're supposed to do. They, them, I still do not get that. I still do not understand that. Them brings up a good point. What is that? That's not even correct. That's not what we've been taught. So you feel my angst on this. I think my angst speaks for the vast majority of the world. And looking at these people and saying it's absolutely ridiculous to think I'm going to change how I was taught to speak for 5 decades now because you want me to. And if I don't, you are going to see that as an unsafe environment and take a month-long mental health break. Unbleeping real.
I face transphobia with being misgendered and recently learned that I have been dehumanized to a point where I'm being referred to as it by my colleagues on this council.
Councilor Toomey says early on when the councilor was elected, I did make an honest error in addressing the councilor and may have done so a few times, for which I apologized. There has never been any intentional or consistent misgendering. Correct. I have been mindful to address the councilor respectfully in the manner in which they identify over the past 3 years.
3 years?
I have spoken with city staff who've confirmed that Councilor Nguyen was referred to as an it.
He almost misgendered her. He said, when councilwoman.
By a councilor.
Councilor Christian King troubled by what he's heard.
I condemn and disavow any sort of political hostility based on someone's being.
Oh, shut up.
Now, Councilor Merrow Carlson telling us, while I do not recall making the statements in question, I acknowledge that it was a challenging and emotional week where difficult conversations took place. These claims, however, misrepresent my character, my record, and the values I have consistently upheld. We did reach out to the mayor, and we also reached out to Councilor Nguyen, but did not hear back from either. The city manager's office confirms an investigation is underway.
Investigation. This exactly. Again, this cool part about this, the past month or so, since the election, the past 8-9 weeks, has been could be a defining period of time as to why Democrats might never hold power, won't hold power for probably another 4 or 5 election cycles. Because y'all created this, and it is the most off-putting thing in the world to the rest of us. To we, the people that look at that person is taking a month off paid because they, I got it right, they felt threatened because somebody misgendered them. And now there's an investigation. More taxpayer money going to that crap. Oh, yeah, we're not going to acquiesce. And by the way, Ronnie, keep your college words serious. Acquiesce. The only reason I know they acquiesce is probably from the Pirates of the Caribbean movies. Anyway, contested it was saying they picked it. Yeah, I'm really shocked at this. But again, that is why they're going to continue to lose each and every year, because they think, and they, I mean they, the Democrat Party, not one person known as they, thinks that we are going to come along with this. We're not. Until Gen X is gone, I doubt that Dems will have power again. I doubt until Gen X is out of the way, because we just don't care. We're in charge now. We're the biggest voter base, and we are not having it. We don't care about your feelings. We don't care that you were misgendered. We don't care. If a ginger dyes her hair black and I call it, hey, red. No, I'm not a redhead. Yeah, you clearly are. Your skin is white as my wall behind me, and you have freckles. Okay? You ginger. You dye your hair black all you want. You're ginger. Can we say ginger? Is that going to offend somebody too? I like being fancy. I learned it from Pirates. The best part of Pirates, and one of the 2 bazillion reasons, by the way, Rob is back to work. Rob's feeling good and feeling a lot better. But he does need to come on the show wearing a MAGA hat. That is part of our bet. But anyway, I haven't reminded him of that yet. But one of the reasons where Rob and I just got along so well is we said so much damn things in common. And I brought it up at one point, and he froze, because he said that is literally the only time I have laughed out loud in a movie theater. Rob's laugh. Booming laugh. Booming laugh. So I did the same thing, not with a booming laugh, but I did my standard ha! And in a movie theater is when Pirates of the Caribbean, when Jack Sparrow takes a drink, goes, why is the rum always gone? And he stands up and stumbles, and he just goes, oh, that's why. I thought that was one of the funniest lines in movie history. Oh, that's funny. The my pronoun thing, Truman, I do agree with you. And yeah, thank you, Mike. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, it's good to hear Rob's doing better. I haven't really got a status on the health. We just had a marketing company reach out to us to do some work for him, some voice work for him, and then they were connecting with him too. So I made sure that our pricing was still the same, our price model. So I was just texting him back and forth, and he said that he was out with Yak on a job. So I think that he's definitely on the mend. That is for sure. It would be fun to get Rob's laugh for a sound effect button. I might do that. I don't know. I'm gonna have to make him laugh. I'm really good at that. Really, really good at that. I came from a family of Irish gingers. Oh no! Only kid who had brown hair turned gray when I was like 17. Called the Daywalkers in our redhead fam. Oh, that is too funny. Too funny. But yeah, I will see if I can. I've got to learn them. I have them. Like I have sound effects. Like I have them all. But they're the same ones that I've had I've had them for a hot minute, and I wanted to change them. I have the ability to do it. How about that? A little some of this. What's this? I have no idea what they are. Every time I tell a joke. Yes. Unbelievable. Yeah. Okay. That's enough of that. How about this one? Oh, we were doing that. Thank you. Rob, I didn't know. I thought Rob has some ginger qualities to him, but then he grew his beard out, and I mean like grew his beard out. It was fantastic. It was red as it gets. It was like I did not see that one coming. It's fantastic. It was glorious. It was absolutely glorious. Rob's beard was fantastic, and he deserves it. Y'all, here's the deal. I got to get the heck up out of here. I gotta go hang out with the Queen Bee, and it is her birthday, which, by the way, is after intern Nuge's birthday. Then it's after Queen Bee's daughter's birthday, and then now it's her birthday, and her birthday starts today, continues tomorrow, and then most likely Sunday morning. I'm done with birthdays for a minute. My mom's up next, and it's mid-February, and I need to take a month off. Holy. Ginger adjacent. Yes, I'm sorry I missed that one. I should have had that one, Ginger adjacent. Greg, I appreciate you, my man, and thank you for the comment. And you have a redhead son? Oh, if it was a stepson, it'd be even better. That's my redheaded stepson over there. Oh, we're awful. We are awful, and we're all being awful together. Let's do it, and let's keep doing it. Love having all of you here. Thank you so much for playing along. Hope you have a lot of fun at this show, because I sure as hell do, playing with you guys each and every day. Thank you so much for participating and playing along. We'll do this again tomorrow at noon. Let's wrap up the week. And again, big thoughts and prayers out to my man, Lynn, who is in the ER. We know what's wrong, but he said probably not tomorrow as well. So let's send every kind of positive vibe you can to the man. And we'll see if we can make a difference. All right. You guys are the best. We'll see you tomorrow at noon right here on In Other News.